This year's orchestra in residence is the Budapest Festival Orchestra. The Budapest Festival Orchestra was voted one of the top 3 orchestras in the world by Gramophone, next to Vienna Philharmonic and next to Berlin Philharmonic Orchestra. And we have them in residence, which is amazing to have them here with authentic programs. Tonight they're going to play Bartók, also tomorrow, but tonight the Wooden Prince and the Miraculous Mandarin. 2 pieces which are really stamping ground on earth, as Bartók is always rooted not only to the folk tunes he's including in his music, but also because he's always searching for his roots, for the roots in the music, due to voices, due to songs, due to children's songs. And this program is semi-stage, which is a kind of a world premiere here, with Christian Gergi, who is a choreographer, stage director from Hungary. And he brought some dancers, or let's call them movers, because we don't have a ballet here, but we don't know what's going to happen tonight, so it will be a big surprise. But one thing will be sure, it's the outstanding quality of Ivána Fischera and the Budapest Festival Orchestra.
I think these 2 pieces are very different. The Mandarin is a very modern piece. It's a piece full of energy and full of power. It's a violent piece, which has a very dramatic sujet. The Wooden Prince, however, is going a little bit more back in the romantic sources of Bartók's music. It's a late romantic piece which plays in the nature. It has a very different character, and I think it was very interesting to see these 2 pieces which have a complete different character. Also, they've been composed not so far from each other, to see them once with dancing, because that's the setup it should be, and I think that is the way how it should be presented to the audience. The second concert of the BFO in Katowice is a very contrastful project. In the first half, we are very much focusing on the roots of Bartók music. Bartók by himself was regarding him as a music collector and rather as a researcher, not so much as a composer. I think composing was for him his second occupation, and he was very active in bringing music together from the Carpathian region, but also beyond. He was, for instance, in Turkey and collected music. What we try in the first half is to show the sources of Bartók's music. If you hear the quartets and a lot of his music, it's all based on Hungarian folk tunes. And in the first half we try to contrast original folk tunes with Martha Sebastian and the original instrumentation with the orchestrated version. And I think that's very insightful, and it shows a lot of lines. In the second half of the concert we show one of the masterpieces of Bartók, probably next to a concert for orchestra, the most played, Bluebeard's Castle, which is a highly dramatic piece. It's an opera, his only opera. It's a 1-act opera, and it's about the way how women and men are communicating, that they have a very different approach on it. And I think it is really a very deep psychological study, which goes very deep in what we are and how we see ourselves in our gender.